Given the ongoing rise of social media, there's never been an easier time to express your thoughts and opinions with all and sundry, like I'm about to do. But also, of late it's become popular to play the victim because this allows a person to blame all their shortcomings on others rather than taking personal responsibility or accountability. And add to that for the last 2.5 years, certain people, particularly in the USA, feel it's okay to go online and express their unbridled hatred towards anyone who's the same colour as me. Well, all this has led to a viral TikTok video in which a young woman had discovered a new form of racism. Observe.
This is not like racism, it is racism. Anti-fatness is rooted in anti-blackness. And the reason why people are pursuing thinness is because they're pursuing proximity to whiteness. The reason why people hate fat people is because people hate black people. And appearing curvier, bigger is associated with blackness, especially black women. And that's why they're discriminated in the workplace, overly sexualized. And this has gone back for centuries and centuries. All systems of oppression, capitalism, sexism, racism, it all comes back to white supremacy, which is the foundation of the fabric of America and rules every sector and aspect of our society.
So, that woman took the time to record and edit that video, presumably watched it through before she posted it, and at no point did she think I sound like a fucking lunatic, equating thinness with white supremacy. So if you ever meet someone suffering from bulimia or anorexia nervosa, be sure to label them as a Nazi. There's a lot of talk these days about body positivity and fat phobia, and body positivity is the ridiculous idea that all bodies are not only beautiful, and that's open to personal interpretation, but also that all body sizes are healthy. Sorry, no. If someone is morbidly obese, well, the clue's in the fucking name, morbidly obese. Their weight will play a significant factor in their premature demise. And as for fat phobia, well, a phobia is an irrational fear. I don't think anyone's afraid of the chaps and chapesses who don't know when to say stop at an all-you-can-eat buffet. In fact, when we see them with that strange sideways waddle, which is their only available form of locomotion until they get the inevitable mobility scooter, we're not afraid of them. I think most people just feel sorry for them. I am far from thin, but over the last 6 months, I've lost a fair amount of weight through a combination of healthy diet and exercise. And I haven't done it to assert the dominance of the Aryan race and form the Fourth Reich. I've done it on the advice of my doctor. But if we use this twisted logic that being thin is a form of racism, does that mean that Naomi Campbell is now a white supremacist? Because no matter how hard she tries, I can't see her getting the job of Grand Wizard of the KKK. Of course, the fittest and healthiest people on the planet are athletes, Olympians. It's very rare to see one of those who's a bit tubby. So are we to assume then that the gymnast Simone Biles spends her evenings driving around in her pickup truck with a Confederate flag emblazoned upon it to indulge in a spot of light lynching, or that Usain Bolt puts burning crosses on the lawns of black people? And it would be easy for him because he lives in Jamaica and there's fucking loads of them. And if we keep going with the idea that being thin is a form of white supremacy, well, next time there's a famine in Africa and the adverts come on the TV with the tax-dodging multi-millionaire celebrities asking the public to donate, well, now I'm more well informed. I'll look at the TV and go, look at those starving to death, the racist bastards. Something I find even more puzzling from our overweight friend from TikTok is her belief that everything stems from white supremacy, including sexism. So if I say something very outdated and misogynistic, which I do not agree with, say, women's place is in the kitchen. Where the fuck did race come into that sentence? Let's take another look at the lady from TikTok. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I think one of her parents is white. Is that all this is? Stored up teenage angst? And if she has a shred of sanity, then I don't believe she really thinks that losing weight is a form of white supremacy. However, she will want other people to, because that gives her an excuse for what she's done to herself. Now, maybe she's a bit thick. She's read the Pringles slogan, once you pop, you can't stop, and taken it literally. you don't have to eat the entire fucking tube. And I don't think her race is the only reason she's overweight. I think the main reason is she can't stop shoveling food down her fucking gullet. I'm sure if the lady who recorded that TikTok got to see this video, she'd be beating her pudgy little fists onto the plate of whatever food it is she's currently consuming, calling me all the ists and isms and implying that I'm a white supremacist. But here's the thing, I'm not. I don't judge people based on the colour of their skin, because if I want to pick on someone, there's plenty I can go at before I judge whether they're the same colour as me. However, this lady is taking a certain set of characteristics and traits and associating them just with white people. To me, she sounds like a fucking racist. As ever, thanks for watching.